Hello everyone, Ben Williams here, and we are back out in the field today. Now, just like we always do, the first 60 seconds of this will be on TikTok or whatever, then the full video will be over on the YouTube page. So if you're seeing this on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, follow the link and go check out the YouTube page. We do a ton of videos. Weed of the Weeks are coming out next Wednesday. I shot a couple of those this afternoon as well, so that's something to be looking forward to. Again, we'll be posting all of our teasers on TikTok. That goes to Instagram, it goes to Facebook. They're all connected. But today we're out here looking at one of our buckwheat plots that we planted. This is Turnaround. This was planted 4 days ago. We've had a couple rains since then, and this was sprayed 6 days ago. So that's what we're out here doing. And guess what, guys? We have Germination. You got it. So buckwheat's out here popping. That's about right on schedule. 4 or 5 days after planting with a couple rains. That's about perfect. So this was actually a random hat throw test. This is where I found it. The old seclusion cage post is right here, so we'll end up moving that or whatever. But this was mowed, waited a week, and then we ended up spraying this, like I said, 6 days ago and planted 4 days ago. Actually, Dad was able to come out and do that. There's that gray fox that we got on camera, leaving a mark out here in this plot. This is Turnaround, like I said. This is actually one that we need to up the phosphorus in, so we're hoping that the buckwheat does its job and peels a bunch of that out of the soil for us, does its job helping build soil up here. It's kind of gravelly, kind of rocky up here on this high point. Wasn't really that good. It's real compacted from years and years and years of this is where they used to stage up all the apple crates, kind of on this end of the farm is our understanding for it. So, and it was the only place physically when we got the farm that we could turn around on it before trails were cut, excuse me, and all that. So as for distribution, there's one popping, another one popping, perfect. Shedding that hull, here's a couple popping. Awesome. So next thing that we're waiting on here is a little bit of rain in the forecast. Hopefully this Sunday. I might have to go help a client on Sunday, I'm thinking, and then we'll be out looking at planting in some of our annual screening, because again, I don't need it to be 15 foot tall. I just need it to be 8 to 10 foot tall. So that's what we're doing with that. On a side note, I've been looking, and that's why I also wanted to come out here, and I'll be going up to Boomerang next, up there on the power line, and we'll see what we got for growth up there. But this was planted to switchgrass, which has not been going so great for me right now. Look at this, even got some volunteer buckwheat from last year. That might have got a spray hit though, that'll be dead. So, but yeah, all my switches not been great, but we are at a fairly decent deficit for rain right now, so that doesn't really surprise me. But what I wanted to talk about is, obviously, as you can see, the blind up there, the Hughes blind up there, that oversees this food plot, and you can shoot second trail, and you can shoot second trail from up on Boomerang as well, depending on the winds and accessing conditions and the deer pattern that are using these plots. So these all get put into a fall annual blend. Don't know exactly what I'm going to do and where right yet, but we'll be bringing all that to you. But I wanted to talk about, again, the value of this winter wheat, because they were just starting to hit it in another field, and I wanted to see if they'd hit it over here yet. So, no, not quite. Not starting to hit it yet, but this winter wheat's looking good. We do have some plantain, some daisy fleabane, wild carrot coming up. Not horrible problem weeds though. But all this wheat is doing a great job suppressing weed growth. This will be super easy to roll this in and put a plant to it here. But we're gonna let this stand. This was great nest or brooding cover right up on top of that knob, is where I ran into that mama turkey and her little babies. So that's what I'm out here doing, is checking on some of these fields. Deer bed right here. But yeah, checking on a couple of these fields, seeing how they're doing. But again, this winter wheat field, doesn't look too bad right here. It's got some weeds out in it, but not too bad. Crimson already went. Aha! I told you they'd be starting to hit it. There it is. I've noticed that they started to hit this. This is an Awned field, so I don't expect a ton. I don't expect a ton of seed heads from this yet, but this is an Awned variety of wheat, and we'll talk about this, I guess, in the video, and we'll probably put the title on this. So this Awned will be what they prefer last. Now there's a field on the other side of the road that is Awned-less, which means it doesn't have these stiff guard hairs. I mean, you can see they're pretty stiff, even as I push them down. So with this Awned variety, it's not as highly selected by deer at this point. However, if this is the only winter wheat here, it will be highly selected here once the Awned-less, without your hairs, is gone. But they're already starting to hit some of it. Not too surprising. I saw it in a couple of the other fields. This could be deer, this could be squirrels, but judging by the pinch and the rip, I'm thinking that it's a deer. It's not a clean cut. Clean cut would indicate a squirrel or a rabbit or something with a top and a bottom and incisor teeth. Because those deer, they just have that bottom and it's a rip, kind of a browse. So that's one thing if you're looking for deer browse too. Some of this softer palated stuff won't be as easily seen. Well, let's see if we can get that to focus here. So you see how that has some fibers and at an angle? So that deer bit that leaf like this, because that tooth on the bottom caught on the top, overlap, clipped it off. Now it would be a flat cut if it was a rabbit, squirrel, or a rodent of some sort. So, but yeah, this is a natural screening that we leave in here. Some canary grass, some brambles, some briars, some goldenrod. This does pretty good. And like I said, you could just about shoot this plot. You could definitely shoot this side of second trail plot from the tower up there, and you could probably shoot it from the tower up there as well by the four-wheeler. So let's take a look at this side. Got some milkweed. I don't mind seeing that because my milkweed doesn't spread too much because, well, these are places where I come out and I grab some milkweed pods for dropping for seed, for wind dispersal. But what else we got through here? Let's see, this is all Awned wheat. There's some missing, not much yet, but look at the Awnedless. I'll do a video on Awnedless, so stay tuned for that. We'll talk about that. Like I said, we got Wheat of the Week videos coming, but that's what we're out here doing today, is doing a plot check, everything like that. So don't need, nope, not quite ready yet. A little blackberry action. These will be ready here pretty soon, though, probably when I'm planting that screen here. Coming up with this rain coming next week would be a good time for it. So I'm out here doing it today, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. Kind of just in the field. I pulled one camera and looked at it. Some does, fawns, a couple small bucks on it, and that was right up at turnaround where I started the video. But yeah, just talking about the winter wheat and everything like that. But look at all this good high quality browse. That's this screen, but is then not that applicable for a fall time browse. That's why we switch over to our high quality fall food plots. And then again, letting this stand in the spring. Great turkey brooding cover. Deer are going to eat this. Turkeys are going to eat this. Squirrels are going to eat this. Trying to think what else I've seen eating winter wheat before. Rabbits, definitely birds of all different species. So this is great right now. Just starting to turn and mature out. But again, this is our Awned pokey hairs, like an awning extending off the seed head is a good way to remember that. So Awned wheat, this will be hit last, but our Awned-less, I'll shoot a video for that, and that'll be coming here in another couple days, I'm assuming, on the channel. But fawn's not bedding that. Turkeys will brood up in that. We even had them nest in winter wheat fields before. But that's what we're doing today, guys. Checking out the fields. A little 10-minute walk and talking about deer browse versus anything like a lagomorph, like a rabbit or a squirrel or something like that. Just out here walking, talking, trying to teach. So, well, thank y'all for tuning in. If you want to see something featured or have any questions, by all means, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer them or feature something on this. And yeah, just thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all next time here in the field. And thank you if you came over from any of the social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. And feel free to share it around, friends, family, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Help me get the word out. I appreciate it. So take care, guys, and I'll catch y'all next time here in the field. Take care.